Alright, so this is individual assignment 1. My name is Logan Soulier, 100653368, and this is for game engine design and implementation, and the assignment was object pooling. Alright, so this is the game here. As you can see, the bullets are already instantiated before the game starts, and if we look at the bullet pool, I have the pool amount here being 6 bullets. If I shoot, the bullets get activated, and when they hit the end of the screen, they deactivate, and it works. And I set it to 6 just because that was the maximum amount of bullets that would be on screen previously when the game was holding down the shoot button. So yeah, that's the object pooling, and now I'll show how it works in the script. Alright, so this is the code for how the object pooling works. So the first thing I did was create these variables. So here I create a shared instance. Basically I use this, so instead of having to call the class at the top of every script if I need to use a function from it, I can just call bullet pool manager dot shared instance and then dot whatever function I want to use. And here's where I activate the instance to say, hey, this is the class that we're using. And then I used a list for my bullet pool, a private list of game objects, and an integer is what's counting the amount of, or setting the amount of bullets that are in the pool. So here's where I'm doing this. I'm creating a new list every time the game starts. And here's where I add to the list. So basically, checks if it creates the amount that's within the pool amount that you set. Then it instantiates the bullets into the game, sets them to deactive so that they aren't doing anything, they have no functionality, and then add them to the list. So that's how I'm creating them. Here's when I need to use a bullet. I get the bullet here. So I check which bullet it is in the count that's being fired. If one's already active, it won't use it. That's what this is. If it is active, it won't use it. If it isn't active, it'll use it in the hierarchy and then tell me which bullet it is. And here's where I'm deactivating bullets when they hit the end of the screen. So I can show where that functionality is used in build controller here. So this is what I mean by the shared instance. I can just call any function from the class by doing .shared instance then the function, and this game object to be the bullets. So it calls the reset function, which deactivates bullets. And as you can see, I don't have to call at the top because I created that shared instance functionality. And in player controller, this is where I'm instancing objects, or instantiating, sorry. So I get which object it is in get bullet, and then I create its transform and its rotation when it's used, and the bullet is set to active so it has all its functionality in the bullet controller. And yeah, that's how the object pooling works.